picked up something cool today from the antique store. It's more of an antique mall. It's huge. These are a pair of 48 star US flags. So the lighting does not do them justice, and they're mounted on the wall right now, but outside you can especially see how faded they are. So I'm guessing, I don't hate to say this, but it's possible that these were outside for a while on veteran graves. I don't know that. And eventually they probably had to be replaced because they got a little tattered. I don't know that for sure, but and the sticks aren't that dirty either, but I think they have special like displays for them. So pretty interesting. The blue is almost washed out to like a bluish, a light blue gray. The 48 stars means that these flags are from 1912 to 1959, so it's hard for me to date them. The sticks, or whatever, the rod, the little mini wood flagpole, has a flag attached via 3 or so nails, actually nailed on, which is pretty interesting. They have the wooden flag toppers as well, like painted a gold color. And what's kind of interesting is my dad and I were shopping at this antique place, and we came back, and I was trying to figure out a place to put them in my house. This kind of works out well here. You know, we got that room up there, and then downstairs here. This space is sort of empty. The 2 holes that I'm using here were actually already there. The previous homeowner had a photo here, and I never really noticed the holes there, but they were there. The nails basically slid right in. They're longer gold nails. Kind of looks pretty good, I think. It's a little, it's Americana. I like how they're worn too. It's pretty interesting. But pretty nice flag. I'll show you something else I got. Kind of in the similar to, I guess, Americana, I suppose. But just check this out. I think you'll like this too. I really do like 48 star flags. And I'll show you another one here. Well, this is a 49 star US flag. 49 stars that was only around for about 3 months. We have another 48 star here. This one's really big. 3x5, if I'm not mistaken. I was gonna put the 2 newer flags that I acquired, or I don't know if they're newer, but they're new to me, in that galvanized steel toolbox, but I decided to put them right here. And I think this works. I don't think it's too much. I like to keep a couple walls open. You don't want to overwhelm your decor, so like this wall is open. This wall just has a thermostat and light switch. This one has a bear on it. But down here it's pretty open. You don't want to have, every wall doesn't need to have something on it. So I think that works. Anyway, as I mentioned before, I'll show you what else I got. I'm going to eventually get a shadow box for this, but check this out. 1909, a Happy New Year. This looks really, really good. I'm like thinking it was fake at first, but it's legit. 1909. Look at the texture on that. How cool is that? A Happy New Year. The ribbon, I don't know if that was original or if somebody added it after the fact, but I think this is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to get a shadow box for this. I was going to frame it, but because it's sort of an embossed, like stamping, I guess, I don't want to put it in a frame. Plus, with the ribbon there. The ribbon, I don't know if it's original or not. I doubt it is. I'm going to keep it, though, because I have no idea how old it is. So, postcard. Fortunately, the person who sold it wrote on there. Now you know how much I paid for it. Oh, by the way, the 2 U.S. flags, they were on sale. I got them for under $5 each, which is a steal. 48 star flag for $5 like that. This was under $2 too, because they were on sale. So this is a postcard, obviously. Put your correspondence. The address there. This was probably not used, and I'm guessing given to somebody. I believe that's Gary Gray. I was just having a conversation with somebody recently. Who names their baby Gary now? It was a pretty common name. Everyone knows at least a couple of Garys, but can you imagine somebody having a baby named Gary today? It's just kind of funny how names change, right? But I thought this was pretty cool. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and get a shadow box for this. I think it really deserves something kind of cool. I love the font on that. How cool is that? So 1909. That means that this is 110 years old. I graduated in 2009, so that's kind of cool. This was 100 years before. Actually, probably more than that, because they probably made these in '08. In fact, I know they did, because if you look really closely on here, I'm going to figure out where it is. I think it's on the front. Yeah, it's really hard to see. There we go. Copyright '08. P. Sanders, New York. So copyright '08 looks really silly. When I first read that, I'm like, you can't really help it. The first thing that came into my mind was 2008. But it's not the case. It's 1908. So basically, everybody who had this back in the day is probably dead, because even if they were a newborn holding this thing, assuming they could even hold this, that means that today they would be over 110 years old. So it's kind of weird thinking about that, isn't it? It's kind of a mind thing, but pretty cool. I'm looking forward to putting this in the shadow box. I'm going to get a nice brown shadow box. I don't know if I'll put it there. I'll find a place to put it. Right now I'm just keeping it there because it's a safe place for it. I don't want this exposed to dust, because this thing looks like it's been folded in the book for years. It's in excellent condition. Kind of cool. Just thought I'd show you my antique mall finds. My dad and I went over there to a nice place. Pretty interesting place. I'll go ahead and use the name. It's not terribly close to me. It's called Lake Odessa. There's a few antique places in Lake Odessa, Michigan. Really cool. And this one's pretty big. Lake Odessa is funny too, because it's really used to be called Bonanza, and then for some reason they called it Lake Odessa. But it doesn't have any place. There's no Lake Odessa in Lake Odessa. There's Jordan Lake, but the city's called Lake Odessa. How cool is that? It has a neat name. It's a nice country place. You could spend a few hours there. But well, enough about the antiques. Why don't we talk about Cinnabon? I would like to show you Cinnabon, but he's out right now. He wanted out, and my dad and I were hanging out earlier today. And he's outside somewhere. I'm sure he'll be back soon enough. Is that Cinnabon here outside eating? We shall find out soon. Hey. Oh, hi, buddy. There you are. I've been looking for you all day. Come inside, buddy. Hey. Hi. Missed you, little guy. Let's try to watching a movie without you. You've been gone for a couple hours, huh? More than a couple hours. 3, 4 hours. Oh. Hey, dude, I'm so glad you're back now. I can show you all those cool antiques I got. Just kidding. He doesn't care about that. Oh. Uh-oh. You got some burrs on you. Oh, yeah. Ooh. A bunch of them. Ooh. Make a little burr pile. Oh, no. You got the little green ones, little green seeds. Probably comb these out. Yeah. Ooh. I know you don't like this, but you got lots of them. Ooh. You're probably still hungry, aren't you? I have to vacuum again. Oh, my goodness. Got all kinds of little green seeds on you, buddy. All kinds. Oh my goodness, right behind your ear too. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, is that one feels like tree sap. Ooh. Oh no, there's a moth trying to get in. You know, moths love lights, don't they? Moths are obsessed with lamps, aren't they, buddy? Yeah. Did you have a good time outside, dude? Yeah. Do you want to join me downstairs? I'm watching a movie. It's a Russian movie. Can't pronounce the name, but it's a good movie. Just throwing your burrs away, buddy. Want to join me downstairs? Come on. Let's get your blanket. We go down there, okay? Get your favorite blanket. Got your favorite blanket. We'll go downstairs and watch a movie. Turn these lights off first. Come here, buddy. Oh, I hear him eating. I'm sure he'll be down here shortly to join us. This is the name of the movie. Can't pronounce it. I had to put the subtitles on because it's in German and Russian, I think. And I don't know either of those languages very well, if at all. Get off the table, buddy. You never do that. You goofy goober. What's gotten into you, buddy? I've never seen him up there. You silly cat. You silly goober. You're not supposed to be on the table. Mm-mm. Yeah, what are you thinking, buddy? Goofy goober. You crazy kitty. You want to go downstairs and watch a movie with me? I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can join me if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay too, okay? You can do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Well, you can barely see him, but Cinnabon has joined me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and watch in the movie here. Hey, little buddy. Oh, what a nice kitty you are. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue watching the movie. Hey, Cinnabon. Cinnabon just joined me. I'm going to go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. Sunday night. Tomorrow's Monday, so I hope you all have a happy Monday. I have no idea when this will be posted. It probably is not going to be Monday when it is, but whatever the day, I hope it's a good one. Night, night.